Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Blessed Mo, back here with a very awesome and interesting video. So today guys, I'm going to be continuing with the episode 2 of how I started wearing contact lenses. And I was remaining with only 2 questions. Yeah, and I hope you're going to enjoy this. If you've not subscribed, go down there, hit the red button and ring the bell so that when I post, you'll be notified. So the other question was, I'm going to start with this one for how do people react when I tell them that I have lenses. So okay, like there was this time I was with my mom, we were in Kamukunji, and then my lens started irritating me. And when it irritates me, when I do like this, it sometimes inaeza toka. So it got out. And let me tell you, the people who are there, they ran away like they were just wondering what is wrong with this girl. Kwani anatoa macho? So they had to come like a crowd. I explained to them what happens, and then I took it, nikaiosha, showing them how I put on. So people react. Sometimes they react weirdly, sometimes they don't believe. Like people who have never seen lenses, they don't believe. I remember this friend of mine, he's called Manasseh. When we were in college, I told him that I have lenses, so nikamwambia let me remove them. When I was going to remove them, he told me, oh, you're removing your eyes, don't, please don't. So people sometimes they are afraid, some know, some are amazed, some want to know the whole story. So yeah, people react differently. And yeah, so the other question was, how was your experience with lenses in college, high school and primary? In primary, I can't remember much because I started wearing lenses when I was in class 6. So the period of class 7, class 8, that one I can't remember much. But high school, this is where the story starts. So I get to school, to high school. I'm in Form 1. I went to Nanyuki. So like you see the way you people used to wake up early, and then you wake up early and then you go to class, still you have the evening preps. So one day my eyes got exhausted. Like I told you guys in the previous video, when I don't get enough sleep, my eyes get the lenses get exhausted. So I go to class and then nikalala. So I don't know, sijui, I can't remember how I slept, cause imagine your lens ilipotea. Like niliamka kujiguza, like you see there's a difference when I have it, when I have one and I don't have. So the one that got lost is for this eye. So I'm wondering what will I tell my dad, cause nimepoteza lenses almost ni mingi and they are so expensive. You know what I told my dad? Dad, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. Sasa niliwadanganya, nilifaint. Alafu ndio lens ikapotea. I had to do that because I knew my dad would get angry because that was not the first lens he was buying. So yeah, that was the first experience. The first month of high school, nilipoteza lens when sleeping. But after that I became more serious now with them. Like I couldn't sleep in class. Yeah. But now when I got to Form 2, you remember the Q&A, the video about Q&A, nilichenjua shule. So when I went to Moya, I became a prefect when I was in Form 2. So iyo shule tena, there was a friend of mine from my homestead. So kueleze akaenda akaambia watu, wow, my friend is here, my kihomie is here, and you know what, anakuwa na vitu zingine za macho. So me like, okay, when I get to that class, we were in the same, tulienda tukaekwa, nilichenjua hiyo shule, tukaenda tukaekwa the same class. So Marianne is there telling everyone, oh my god, Maureen has lenses, I know she has magic in her eyes. So when I got to that class, everybody wants to see, hi Maureen, can we see the lenses, yeah, I had to remove them. and I don't allow people to touch, because when you touch them, infections evil. So nikawaonyesha, but that was crazy. Like my high school life, one thing, ningelala class. Sikuwa nalala prep, by the way. I was not that person of kulala. Ningelala prep, nipatwe na teacher on duty, sikuwa nachapwa, like ananiuliza nini. I used to tell them my eyes are aching and I have my lenses on and I can't remove them, and my eyes are exhausted, so I had to sleep. That was my first excuse when I was caught sleeping in class, though I was not a class sleeper. The other interesting thing about lenses, yani, it gave me attention, yeah? You know, like everybody knows. Another thing, when I wanted to go home, like, you see this, like, I remember when I was in Form 3, nilikuwa na homesick. Then there was this strike, kulikuwa na strike ya walimu, so tukaenda home for a long period of time, and then you go back to school, like life is not normal. Kurudi shule, mimi after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, mi nasikia nataka kurudi home. You see that homesick. Na sijui kwa nini nilikuwa na homesick nikiwa Form 3. I really don't understand. But I had one. Even when I was in Form 4. We are coming there. So, you know what I used to do? And I know this is bad. And I shouldn't have done that. But I had to do that. I used to go. I exchanged the lenses. Because I want to go home, yes. And I can't get a leave out without any serious thing. Like, ukigonjeka shule ulikuwa unapelekwa hosiko hapo karibu, ama unaenda kwa matron, sijui anakupea dawa. So what I used to do, nilikuwa na exchange lens. You see, the one for right, I put it in the left side, and the one for left, I put it in the right side. So that would affect my eyes. Zitan red, sioni. So that is when I would go to the deputy gladly. I am sick and I want to go home. Well, that was crazy. Obviously atanipe leave out juu macho singepelekwa hosi ya shule. And then when I come home, now I changed the whole story. Sijui, I'm sick, my eyes are not seeing well. So we used to go for, naenda kuangaliwa Omega, and then my doctor is like, you're fine, Maureen, you're fine. Hey, that was my excuse ya kuenda home. Actually, when I was in high school, I went home like 3 times, ama 4 times, I can't remember well, but I went home 3 to 4 times because of eyes. Na zingine ni zilikuwa za kudanganyana, by the way, but some of them were real. So the other thing, when I got to 4, so the other thing about my experience with lenses in high school, acha nikuambie, lenses yangu ingepotea class, even if a class is going on. Even if the class is being held by Matiangi or Magoha or who, people had to stop. Like, the class had to stop. I have to look for my lenses. Like, I remember there was this one time, lens ilianguka, ilikuwa inani-irritate, and then kuguza tu macho ikaanguka. We were having a chemistry class, and chemistry was actually my favorite subject in high school. So we were having a chemistry, sorry for the distraction. So where are we? So the chemistry class, do you know it had to stop? Hata sikumbuki jina yake, but that teacher was so good and he was so strict. The class had to stop. Like, Maureen amepoteza lens. Teacher, Maureen amepoteza lens. The class has to stop. But anyway, that was so good. Like, I think napenda attention sana. So lakini sikuwa natoa. But they note this. Sikuwa nazitoa nikitaka. No, I didn't remove them knowingly. Maybe I just touch a place and then it falls off. That one, the class had to stop. Maureen had to look for her lenses, and then she wears them so that the class continues. So yeah, that was another thing. Yeah, I think hizo ndizo experiences za high school. Zingine I couldn't play like games cause I feared kupoteza lens, so I couldn't play like game. Like my favorite game was volleyball, but I couldn't play. Niende nikaoge hivi mpira alafu nigoge masho. Yeah, I couldn't play volleyball because of that. So yeah, the other thing is I think that is basically it. So that was my experience. Alafu, like most of the teachers used to also know that I wear lenses. Oh yes, when I got to college, so most of the teachers used to know that I wear lenses, so hawangenigonga kama slap hivyo. Though I was not a bad girl in school anyway, sikuwa nachapwa. No, I didn't experience tiku. What is Maureen saying? I didn't experience kuchapwa shule. Yeah, and then I was a leader all through my life, and I'm not bragging about that. So college life, when I got to college, I went to hostel. Then tulikuwa hii hostel ya watu sijui 12. Sorry about that. Tulikuwa hostel ya watu 12. And nafanya hivi tu, naenda kutoa macho. You see the way I showed you how I remove them. Nikienda kutoa, people are like, what are you doing? So yeah, nikawaonyesha, they came to know. I also didn't have issues with people, cause like the only thing that can cause me lens kutoka ni nikiwa na issues na mtu, like pengine anigonge ama tukikoraid na mtu, na hiyo haihapeningi. So yeah, that was my experience. That is my experience so far with lenses. Yeah, and I can't complain much, but they are not so fun. See, fun kukua nazo, they are not fun. From my side, they are not fun, because you see, you have to buy solution after every like 1 month and a half. 1,000 is gone. Yeah, taking care of them, they also expire in a while. So thank you for watching this to the end, and until next time.